Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to another session of General Science, 15th session, most probably the last session of our online classes. So, we started on 29th April, I suppose. Isn't it? 29th April was the first session of General Science. And today, that is 29th May, almost a month, we have been learning our lessons of General Science through the online classes. So today will be our last session for the online classes of General Science, and most probably if blessings are there and we are able to overcome this corona fight, so most probably we will meet and have our next sessions face to face. All right. Anyway, so in your today's last session, we will be dealing with the chapter lesson number 8, sound and noise. Okay, the two last topics were left from the chapter, that is warning sounds and noise pollution. Okay, so we will be learning with dealing with these topics in our today's session. Also students, you will be getting summer assignments for the vacations, because from tomorrow onwards from tomorrow you won't be having any classes. Okay, so you will be having complete 1 month rest, that is full June month you won't have any online class and you will be having rest. So this rest period you'll be getting certain assignments, okay, and you'll have to complete those assignments. So for general science assignment, whatever you get, I'll be explaining that in today's session. Okay, so first of all, let us see that what we are going to learn today. So we'll move towards the reading portion.
Warning sounds. Some sounds are made to make people aware of danger or in the case of an emergency. These are called warning sounds. Fire alarm. A fire alarm is installed at public places which usually have a large number of people. All cinema halls, theatres, offices, schools, etc. generally have fire alarm in place. In case we hear a fire alarm, we should immediately leave the place even if we don't see any fire. Fire engine siren. When there is a fire, the fire engine has to rush to the place as soon as possible. It makes loud siren on its way so that other vehicles on the road allow the fire engine to pass through quickly. Ambulance siren. Similar to the fire engines, loud ambulance siren is also used to help the patient reach the hospital as quickly as possible. Police siren. Police siren makes a loud sound so that other vehicles on the road can make way for the police and they can follow and catch the criminals or reach the place where any crime has taken place soon. Sometimes police also has to escort some important persons traveling from one place to another, and they use the siren to make way for them in the traffic. Noise and its harmful effects. Loud, unpleasant sound that causes mental and physical harm is called noise. When we hear this noise continuously and excessively, it becomes noise pollution. Sounds produced by factories, loudspeakers, vehicles are some of the causes of noise pollution. Sounds from household equipment like vacuum cleaner, mixer also contribute to the noise pollution. Noise pollution can harm both human beings and animals. It especially affects health of sick, old people as well as small children. When there is noise pollution at night time, people cannot sleep properly and it affects their work the next day. They lack concentration and are stressed. Continuous exposure to noise can also result in loss of hearing in some people. It can also cause headaches and ear aches. Ways to reduce noise pollution. We can take some steps to reduce or prevent noise pollution around us. Do not honk unnecessarily on road. Avoid using loudspeakers for too long. Do not play loud music. Do not watch television at loud volume. Plant more trees in the neighborhood. Trees helps to absorb some of the noise.
So students, in yesterday's topic, I had explained you what is a sound. That is, sound is a sensation of hearing. Okay, we also learnt that sound is produced whenever a body is set into vibrations. Okay, I gave you the example of a rubber band. Alright, now also two types of sounds, that is pleasant sound and unpleasant sounds, I had explained you. Now today I will explain you about warning sounds. So the question arises, what is a warning sound? See, warning, as you get the topic, okay, from the topic itself you make it out. Warning sound means when these sounds are used to warn someone about any danger. Okay, so whenever a sound is made to warn somebody, okay, to warn someone of danger. Okay, to warn somebody about a danger, we make certain sounds. Okay, and these sounds are termed as warning sounds. Alright, now let us see what are those warning sounds that we get to hear in our day-to-day life. Okay, so first one is your fire alarm. Okay, the first warning sound that we make is we get to hear is a fire alarm. Okay, so see, if you go in a restaurant or even in a malls, you see the or in a hotel also, you see there is a fire alarm in every building. Okay, what is the use of that fire alarm? If there is any smoke in that area, okay, if the smoke is coming out from somewhere, the alarm will automatically trigger. Okay, and thus warning that people that there is a fire outbreak in the building. Okay, so when the alarm starts making, means when you get to hear the sound of the alarm, the people make it out that there is some danger in the building, means fire has broken out in the building, and immediately people in the building will evacuate it. Okay, evacuate means they will come out, or yeah, they will empty that building. Okay, so fire alarm is basically set up in big buildings, especially in the hotels or in the restaurants or in malls. Okay, even in cinema halls if you go. Okay, so all these big buildings where people come in bulk. Okay, where people come in bulk, these fire alarms are set. Okay, what will be the use of this fire alarm? If there is a fire in the building, automatically this alarm will trigger and people will come to know, means immediately they will evacuate or come out of the building. Clear? So this is the use of the fire alarm. Okay, so next one is fire siren alarm. Now what is the meaning of this fire siren alarm? See, whenever there is a fire in any building, the fire brigade, you see, okay, they are carrying the vehicle to the particular area where there is a fire. Okay, so what happens? These vehicles, okay, they are also having an alarm in them, and that is means a siren. So that fire siren is basically to make the traffic clear. Okay, whenever this vehicle moves in the traffic, so they make loud sound to make the traffic clear. Okay, and people will give way to the fire siren, means vehicles, so that they can rush to the area where there is a fire. Clear? So basically these fire siren alarms, they are set up in the vehicles, and their main work is to empty the to make way for the vehicle from in the traffic. Okay, thus these people, means that vehicle will reach to the area where there is a fire, and they'll put out the fire. Is it clear to you all? So this is the work of fire siren alarm. Okay, now the next one is ambulance siren. here. Ambulance siren. See, whenever you see an ambulance moving on the road, they make a loud sound. Okay, why they are making a loud sound? Because the person in the ambulance needs to be taken to the hospital. Okay, means emergency cases there. So when they make this they make this alarm, vehicles give out this alarm. So what happens, people will come to know that there is an emergency case in the ambulance, and they make way for the ambulance to move towards the hospital. Is it clear? So this is for the ambulance siren alarm. Okay, basically the fire siren and the ambulance siren alarms, they are to make way for them in the heavy traffic. Okay, they will move to the emergency place where they need to move, and that is so that people will give way for them in the traffic. Is it clear to you all? Okay. Next one, or the last one, is police siren. Okay, so I think this is a very common one, and nowadays you must be getting to hear a lot of police siren around your locality, isn't it? So why the police vehicles are provided with the sirens? See, whenever there is an emergency, like suppose some crime has taken place, okay, so police has to reach to that area immediately in emergencies. Okay, that is why they are provided with sirens, again, so that people will give way for the police vehicle to move, and so that they will reach to the emergency places on time. Okay, also they have to catch the criminals around them, isn't it? They need to catch the criminals. So what happens, these when people will hear the sirens of the police vehicle coming, they will give way for them, and police can reach and catch the criminals on time. Okay, also sometimes you must have seen when they are escorting very VIPs, like suppose if any minister is moving in a vehicle, they are provided with certain securities, isn't it? The ministers will move in a car or in a vehicle, and the police vans are just moving behind and ahead of them for the security reasons. Okay, so in that case also the police sirens, they are provided with the sirens, so that people will give way for the ministers also to move to a particular area wherever they need to go. Is it clear to you all? So these are 4 warning sounds that you get to hear. First one is the fire alarm, which is provided in every building. Okay. Next one is the fire siren alarm, that is actually provided to the fire brigade vehicles. Okay, so that they can move to the emergency places immediately. Next is ambulance siren, that is also for the emergency, so that the patients can be carried to the hospitals. Okay. Next is the police siren, so that again people will give way for the police vehicles to rush to the emergency place on time. Clear? Now our next topic is noise. So let us move towards that topic. So students, our next topic is noise. Okay, so yesterday's topic I had already explained you about 2 types of sounds. That is pleasant sound, unpleasant sound. Okay, pleasant sounds are soft sounds which are pleasing to your ears, isn't it? Unpleasant means the very loud and harsh sounds which are not pleasing. Okay, so what is a noise if we learn about it? So we say that noise is a very loud and unpleasant sound. Okay, noise is a very loud and unpleasant sound, and its effect is such that it harms a person both mentally, okay, as well as physically. Okay, noise is a very loud and an unpleasant sound. Okay, and it also causes mental disturbance in a human being or even in animals. Okay, so this is about noise. Now we will learn about noise pollution. Okay, so noise pollution is a very common topic, and you must have already learned it in your social studies or even in your SUPWs. Okay, you must have learned about it. So I'll give you a quick revision of it. Okay, as well as students, this will also be your topic for summer assignment. Okay, this time you will be having your topic for summer assignment, noise pollution. Since from tomorrow you won't be having your classes, but the summer assignment that you will be getting will be for noise pollution. Okay, I'll be uploading the topic, okay, and what things you need to cover in this topic about noise pollution. Okay, but here I'll give you a small explanation of it. So see, when you are constantly exposed to loud and unpleasant sound, then it is termed as noise pollution. Okay, so noise pollution simply means exposure to noise for a long time. Okay, when you are continuous means exposed to very loud and unpleasant sound for a long period of time, for longer time, then it is termed as noise pollution. Okay, like see, the honking of the vehicles, isn't it? That is a very loud and disturbing sound. Then the factories, okay, the sound coming from the factories, the generators, the motors, they are very loud sound, okay, and they are not, means they are harsh and unpleasing to your ears. Okay, so these are all the examples for noise pollution. Okay, very loud DJs, very loud, the loudspeakers played in the marriages. Okay, if they are, if you sit for a longer time in front of a DJ, what happens? Suppose if you are sitting in front of a loudspeaker for a long time, if you means when you come out of it, what will happen? You will feel giddiness. Okay, you will feel giddiness, and for some moment you won't be able to hear also properly, isn't it? So that is because of this continuous exposure of loud sound. Okay, so that is an ill effect or a adverse effect of noise pollution. Clear? So students, some of the effects of noise pollution we will be learning. Okay, that is, see, if we talk about the effects, what effect a loud sound can cause on you. So see, as I already, first example I have already given you, if you sit in front of a loudspeaker for a longer period of time, for some moment, okay, you won't be able to hear properly. Okay, you won't be able to hear properly. That is one effect. And if you are exposed to this sound for much longer time and for continuous some period, what will happen? There is a chance for you to lose your hearing. Okay, there is also a chance that you may suffer from loss of hearing, means you won't be able to hear things properly. You may become deaf. Okay, is it clear? So this is one effect of noise pollution. Also, noise causes lack of concentration in a person. Okay, people get mentally disturbed if they are exposed to very loud and continuous sound. Okay, very loud and continuous noise if they are exposed to, they not only lose their hearing capability, but also they lose their concentration power. Okay, they have lack of concentration in them. Also, sometimes people suffer from giddiness. Okay, when they are exposed to loud noise. Alright, so these are some of the ill effects of noise pollution. Clear? So students, your home means your assignment will be to write about what is a noise pollution first of all. Okay, also you will have to collect at least 10 examples of noise pollution. Okay, you will have to make a point for at least 10 examples for noise pollution. I will be explaining you this portion also. So you will have to define noise. Okay, you will have to define noise. You will have to define noise pollution. Then, as I had given you two adverse effects of noise pollution,
Okay, see definitions of noise and noise pollution, and then at least 10 examples of noise pollution. Okay, collect at least 10 examples of noise pollution. Then I had explained you two adverse effects, okay, or two effects of noise pollution. You will have to collect at least 10 points. 10 points for effects of noise pollution. Okay, at least 10 effects of noise pollution you'll have to explain. Two already I have explained you that if you are permanently exposed to loud sound, you may lose your hearing capability. Okay, also there is a chance for you to lose your power of concentration. Okay, also people suffer from giddiness. Okay, so you'll have to collect at least 10 such points for effects of noise pollution. Okay, so this one was about noise pollution. Now, there are certain ways to reduce noise pollution. So, 2-3 I'll be explaining you, and you'll have to collect at least 10 points to reduce noise pollution. Okay, 3 I'll explain you, and you'll have to collect at least 10 such points to reduce noise pollution. Okay, so see how you can reduce noise pollution. Basically, if you get to hear this marriage season, okay, very loud DJs and musics you get to hear. Okay, that is also a type of noise pollution. So see, if the volume of the DJs and the loudspeakers are in limited or in a controlled volume, okay, that won't become a noise pollution, but instead that can be enjoyed as a good music. Okay, that sound can be enjoyed in a good music. So instead of playing very loud music, very loud DJs, okay, if the volume of those are controlled, okay, and that is also for a limited time, then that can be enjoyed as good music instead of becoming a noise pollution. So that is the first way to reduce. Second, see, always planting of trees has always been said to be the best way to enhance the beauty of nature. Okay, not only it enhances the beauty of nature, planting trees is also important because trees absorb the extra noise in the environment. Okay, so that is another way to reduce noise pollution. That is, if you plant trees, the trees try to absorb the loud sound. Okay, it absorbs the loud sound, and thus in a way it also reduces the noise pollution. One more topic, one more point I'll give you, that is, see, the vehicles. Okay, the vehicles, they are continuously honking in a traffic. Okay, see, if you are constantly honking, it means constantly you are blowing your horns in the traffic, there is no way possibility that the traffics will get clear. Okay, unless the vehicles are moved. Okay, and you try to blow on horns of the vehicles, the traffic won't get clear. Okay, so those people who are for no reason, they are continuously blowing their horns. Okay, for no reason. They understand that there is a big traffic, there's a big traffic in front of them, but simply they will blow their horns. So that is actually a unwanted sound that is added to your environment. So horns should be blown only in emergency situations. Okay, only in a limited way and in an emergency situation. Okay, not continuously blowing the horns, okay, and causing disturbance to other human beings. Okay, not only human beings. See, animals are also getting affected by the noise pollution. Okay, so we should try to blow horns only when it is necessary. Clear? So at least
I think 3 points I have told you for ways to reduce noise pollution. You'll have to find at least 10 such points. Okay, students. So this is your summer assignment for. Okay, very easy it is. You'll have to define what is noise. Then you'll have to define noise pollution. Get at least 10 examples of noise pollution and 10 points for the effects of noise pollution, and then you have to get 10 points to reduce noise pollution. Okay, and if you get pictures from your old books, okay, at least try to put those pictures. If not, try to draw those pictures. Okay, so at least I think okay, since it's a lockdown period and you will have a excuse, you'll make an excuse that Miss, I could not go to the cafe to get the printout of something. Okay, so I'll give you one relaxation over here. That relaxation will be at least 2 pictures. Okay, at least 2 pictures of each point. So suppose students, in your science copy when you will be making your project, okay, here you simply need to write your, on the top you will write summer assignment project, okay, you will give the topic noise pollution, okay, and each topic when you will write, just write the heading with the black pen, and whatever content you are writing, just write it with the blue pen. Simple. Okay. So for each topic when you are covering, okay, this side you will be pasting at least 2 pictures, or if you are not able to paste, try to draw 2 pictures. Okay, drawing will be much better than pasting. Okay, so no need of asking your parents to go to the cyber cafe and get the photocopy of it. Okay, try to draw the pictures by yourself. At least 2 pictures. 2 pictures for examples of noise pollution. 2 pictures for points, that is what ill effect it will create. Okay, and 2 pictures for ways to reduce noise pollution. At least 2. On a page, draw 2. Okay, and this side you write the topic whatever you are going to write. Okay, so this is a very easy project, the easiest project till now that you are getting. Okay, so try to complete it, and when the school reopens, if the school reopens, okay, which I think will reopen and God will have blessings on us. So when we meet, I'll be checking your projects. Okay, so this is your last session, and tomorrow I'll be uploading your book exercises as well as the question answers for this chapter. So make sure your copies are also completed on time. Okay students, whatever work you have got till now for your science, try to complete it in your copy. Okay, and be ready with your copy as well as with your project. So once you have finished the entire chapter, means lesson number 8 also, when you have finished writing, then you write this summer assignment project. Is it clear to you all? Okay students, so take care all of you. Okay, stay home and stay safe. Alright, and goodbye from your teacher.